Hey everybody, welcome to another 5-move song by song sequence. It is a spectacular day out here today, and everything sucks less when it is sunny and warm, so soak it up. Grab your big hoop. We're going to start off body. We're going to start with our vertical step throughs. Hoop spinning forward in either hand, the sending hand ending up very close to your body in front, the receiving hand very close to your body in back, thumb pointing in towards your body. Hoop continues to spin forward when you step through. Start that whole process over again. You will typically find that it is easier to go from your dominant side to your non-dominant side. Fight the urge to stop there, start again on your dominant hand. What you want to do is practice going the other way. Be extra kind to yourself, have extra patience as you work that in the non-dominant direction, but that practice will pay off. You will appreciate it in the long run, and it's only for a song, so play around with it. Second song, we are going to do our passing with foot carry. So it is going to be the hand that brings the hoop around to the front of your body. We call this our first hand in class, to your second foot or your opposite foot. So that hoop is handing off to this foot in front. This foot's going to carry it around to the back, and you're going to receive it with the same hand that gave it to that foot. So again, from the front looks like this, and from the back it looks like this. Play with that in both directions. It's a challenge. It's a little bit challenging for our grace and our stability, but allow yourself to feel a little bit clumsy, because this is a very cool move once you get it and enjoy it. So play with that in both directions. Third song, we are going on body, and we are going to practice our chest hooping. We are going to practice chest hooping while we walk around. This is extra challenging because we've learned to chest hoop by trying to keep our lower body still. Once we start walking around, we're introducing that movement in the lower body again, and that is going to create a pull downward on the hoop. I always talk in class about how the hoop is going to go where the dominant movement is. So that means you need to keep the movement in your chest much more dominant than the movement in your lower body, because it needs to overcome that pull. So I can't walk very far and stay in the range of the camera here, but you're going to walk around your yard or your neighborhood, whatever feels fun. And you are going to practice really trying to isolate that upper body movement, front and back pushes, to keep that hoop going. And of course, you're going to try that in both directions. Fourth song, we're going to work on our liftoffs. Dominant direction, front liftoffs. Dominant direction, back liftoffs. And of course, we're going to do both of those things in the non-dominant direction as well. If you're having a hard time with your liftoffs, most common thing is that people don't reach far enough across their body. So with the front liftoff, you want to grab this hoop at or beyond the opposite hip, really starting that diagonal motion up as soon as you can, because that is going to give you the maximum amount of time to kind of untangle your arm and get all the way up into halo. For your back liftoff, you want to make sure that when this hand grabs the hoop, it's going to start its diagonal immediately, and it's going to reach with this hand to or beyond this opposite shoulder. If that hand, instead of going by that shoulder, it goes by your face, you're just not going to have enough time to get your arm all the way up into halo. So I think of it as trying to have your elbow or your upper arm, even your armpit, practically pass by your face, definitely not your hand, as you are working on the back liftoff. So play with that in both directions. Great move. For our fifth song, we're going to go up and down between our hips and waist. Just excellent for our hoop control and for keeping all of those muscles limber and moving. This is just a great move to do with our lower bodies, and we're going to do that, of course, in both directions. So on this beautiful sunshiny May day, we started with our vertical step throughs. Hoop spinning forward and stepping through, bringing the sending hand very close to your body and the receiving hand very close, sending hand close to your body in front, receiving hand close to your body in back, thumb pointing in towards your body. And you're going to do that both sides, just going back and forth, hoop spinning forward all the time. Second song, we did our passing with foot carry, sometimes called a scorpion pass. So you're going to hand off the hoop in the front from your first hand to your opposite foot, and then in the back it's going to go from that foot back to that hand. And you're going to do that in both directions. For our third song, we did chest hooping while walking around. So taking advantage of being outside and really increasing the challenge of the chest hooping by adding a lot of really intentional movement in our lower body, and really needing to make up for that by increasing the intentional movement, the strength of our pushes with our chest hooping to keep that hoop from falling down. For our fourth song, we worked on our liftoffs, our front liftoffs and our back liftoffs in both directions, and we want to make sure that we are reaching way far across our body with both of those liftoffs to have the maximum amount of time to unfurl our arms and get the hoop all the way up into halo. And for our fifth song, we went up and down between our hips and our waist. Just a great move all the time. Feels good for your body, is good for your body, and is a nice way to wrap this up today. So I hope that you enjoy this spectacular day. I hope you enjoy your time in your hoop, and I'll be back tomorrow with more hooping ideas. Take good care.